Natural born killer, the end of chapter 1. Sorry, my apologies, I forgot to clean my gallery out. So where we left off, Lori had just stalked angrily off after expressing her opinion on Big Sister. Rhonda studied Big Sister some more as Cindy expressed her confusions as regarded the whole affair. Now Rhonda and I met eyes. I think I'll stay clear of her as well, Rhonda said. There are times I don't envy you your job, Scott. I don't get it, Cindy said as Rhonda went off in pursuit of Lori. Cindy and I spent the next hour sitting on the fence watching the herd and the two new arrivals. Now, I'd seen a lot of horses come and go over the years. Some bullies who'd arrived with an attitude, some poor shy beasts who'd been raised deprived of the company of their own kind. I'd seen the neglected and abused returnees who had been with us before. I thought I'd seen it all as far as, call it, social integration went. What I was witnessing as Cindy and I sat on the fence was unlike anything I'd seen before. Big Sister was indeed going to be big trouble. I just had no clue as to how, and that was even more unsettling. As dusk approached and Cindy's naive, insistent chattering as to how enraptured she was with the big mare began to wear on my nerves, I realized she was just not grasping the threat this unnatural beast posed. Look, Cindy, you're doing great bringing your old fancy girl around. She had a mare that had gotten old and tired of being passed around. I read a story about that before, but anyways. Look, Cindy, there are some things you just can't fix with affection, sugar cubes, and a curry comb. I can't seem to impress upon you how much that horse concerns me. And Lori and Rhonda's reactions seem just as lost on you. I don't usually throw my weight around. I need Lori and Rhonda, and they need me. Might seem like we're always bickling and squabbling, but the reality is we've got each other's backs. And the reality is, on a day-to-day basis, I run this dump. And if I catch you within 50 feet of either of them horses, I'll cast you to the wolves. You'll be on your own, and if you think Lori and Rhonda will continue to help you after I pull rank, you're sadly mistaken, I assure you. Cindy's eyes went wide. We've been mollycoddling you, little girl, I continued, wincing inwardly at hurting this delightful, pretty little gal, who had the very best of intentions. Left to your own devices, Cindy, sink or swim. You won't make it. Cindy's eyes rimmed red with tears, and although I felt like a complete blankhead, I continued to beleaguer the point. You've yet to see it, Cindy, but this horse blank business isn't all sunshine, sugar cubes, and blank and curry combs. There are aspects to it that can be nasty, mean, and downright ugly. Cindy covered her face and began to cry. I didn't know you could be like this, she sobbed. I cursed inwardly as I watched any aspirations of ever getting any haymow time smooching with this pretty little gal just flew out the window. Yeah, well, when it comes to nasty, mean, and ugly, that lands on me too, and I don't get any choice in the matter. Don't cross me, Cindy. Don't let me catch you anywhere near those two horses, or you'll see just how nasty, mean, and ugly I can really be. Leaving Cindy sobbing on the fence, I retreated to my quiet spot in the driving shed. Cursed the old man, the horse business, Mr. Hinky Jones, and his scary blank hinky horses that I had no choice in the matter, and probably a bunch of other stuff. Why couldn't life be sunshine, sugar cubes, curry combs, and kisses in the haymow? So that wraps up chapter 1. I'll come back with chapter 2.